Hello and welcome to Race Spec Esports Global Series Saturday on PS4. You join us for round 5 at Spain, the Catalonia circuit of Barcelona. Have a grid of 10 cars for you today for this race, so hopefully it's a good one. It looks like sunny conditions in the virtual world of Spain, as we see TB riding the curb of turn 9. Most of these guys just on an outlap in qualifying, so we have a short qualifying session and a 50% race. TB is the current, this is just backing each other up here, I think. TB is the current championship leader. Ooh, both very reluctant to go there. Just gets a nice toe from Bale there. Out on the hard tyre at the moment. Of course, the optimum strategy around Spain is a one-stop, but to do that you have to start. It's a big off at turn 7. That tricky turn 7 exit catches a lot of drivers out, so here TB will have wing damage. Careful not to come back in the track and ruin someone else's lap, but yeah, turn 7 exit can really catch you out if you don't have the car set up to handle that part of the track. It can be really unforgiving, and we just saw there that TB got a lot of oversteer. I think it's to do with the camber of the corner. It just kind of throws you to the left on the exit, so it's alright. He's made it back to the pits, so we've got some times falling now, so we've got Cracker Jack has gone fastest with a 1:21. Sent quickly replaced by Santana Raptor with a 1:20.4. So, Comrade Flash, he's diving into the pits as well. Striker just starting a lap. Shumbo on the outlap. Ciano into the pits as well. I think a couple of guys, Comrade and Ciano, must have track extended, so we're right on board with Striker for his lap. I believe he's the only one on a lap at the moment. Comes down into turn 7, a bit more careful than TB there, straightens it up. Turn 9, oh, he runs a little bit wide, but he does make it. Let us know in the comments of the stream if there are any issues with sound or anything. That would be great. Comes towards the end of the lap now. Final chicane before the last corner. Oh, he's run it a bit deep in there. Through last corner now. What can he do? 1:24.6. So be looking to improve on that. See if Bale can do any better on his hard tyres. Does he go second with a 1:21.2? So very quick time from Bale on the hard tyre. So we got Kickbutt Kiwi is the only soft runner at this stage. A couple of guys on out laps. I think Shumbo might. Yeah, Shumbo's on a lap, so we're right on board with him for his lap. Comes up around turn 9, very nice through there. Shumbo still sporting a pink and white helmet in memory of Antoine Hubert, as a lot of us did for round 7 of the regional series a couple of weeks ago. This looks like a very neat and tidy lap. Let's see where he goes. Second fastest, well, 120.2. So Banana Josh leading the way on hards at the moment. So it's actually pretty close to the top. Just a couple of tenths in it between first and second, and then second and third. I expect Lil Bale to be up there as well. So we'll just try and find someone else on a lap now. Josh has done a couple of laps. Bale going for another lap on the hard compound tyre. It's all about getting as many practice laps in as you can on the hard tyre before you go and switch to the medium tyre, because of course Codemasters doesn't give you the option to take 2 medium tyres in qualifying, which is, if you ask me, it's not the most thought out thing in the world. Like no one ever probably wants to qualify on hard tyres and would much rather have 2 sets of mediums to do runs on than a set of hard tyres. But anyway, press on. Bale's coming through the last sector now. Can he improve on his time? I'd have missed his second sector split to see if he was up, so I have to wait until he crosses the line here. Can he improve? Oh, well, yes he can, by 1.1 seconds, and goes second fastest. So great lap there from Bale. Who else do we have on a lap? Crackjack just coming. Oh, he's going a bit slow, so he's not on a lap. Tiano might be on a lap. Follow Tiano. Pretty cautious through turn 9 there. I think he's backed out of this one, so we might try and find someone else. Comrade Frash might be coming up to start a lap. I think Bale's heading into pits, he does. Shumbo on an out lap, Josh on an out lap. It's hard to tell with these guys still on hard tyres if they are going to be doing another lap. Crackerjack into the pits. Do have TB on an out lap, so he's about to start lap, so we're right on board with McLaren. See how he goes. Down into turn 1, nice wide line through there, that's where you want to be. Doesn't take any curb at turn 2, you can hop over that one, but you got to make sure you commit to it. Long turn 3 coming up to turn 4 now. Gotta be careful you don't want to run too wide on exit early. And tricky turn 5, you don't want to lock up here and spin the car. Exits there nicely, down now into turn 7. Oh, he doesn't make the same mistake he did on his first run, so that's much more cleaner through there. Up through 2.9, activates DRS. Brake just before 100 metre board. Turn 10. Now up to tricky turn 11, don't take too much curb there, he misses the curb entirely. Turn 12. Turn 13, and now 14 and 15. Very nice through there. Last corner, turn 16. What will this be? It's definitely going to move him up the field. P3 with a 119.9. A very good lap there from TB. Much more like it. So he is. Fox Santana Raptors also on a lap. We'll just catch the end of his lap, heading into sector 3 now. He's actually up 4/10 on his lap. This might be an in lap. Because he does have to go out on the soft tire towards the end of this lap, so I'm expecting him to come in the pits. Yes, he is in the pits. Alright, so there's a couple of guys on out laps. Kickbutt Kiwi is up 6/10 on hard tyres. And I think his first run was on soft tyres, so might just been a bit of a banker out there on softs. A lot of guys fitting the medium compound now come out for their final run. If Liam completes this lap, I think he might be done for qualifying because he'll struggle to get back to the pits in time to fit another set of tyres. So Liam, if you are listening, probably best to abort this lap and dive into the pits and get on the mediums, mate. Otherwise you will run out of time, you'll be stuck on those hard tyres for the start of the race. Let's see if he completes it, or whether he dives in. He is going to complete his lap. So he will be starting on these hard tyres, but he goes third fastest with a 119.8. Not too bad. See if he can dive around and get in the pits and do another run, but I think he is now committed to that strategy. Same story with Striker here. Striker, if you are listening, mate, dive in the pits, get those mediums on. He's going to complete his lap as well. Let's see if he can improve. He improves quite a bit, 1.2 seconds, but he will be starting on those hard tyres now. And, I'm not sure who our first of the drivers we wanted to come out of the pits now, as we see them coming out. Tiano's the first one out, actually. There's just 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in qualifying now. Drivers definitely want to be getting out on track and getting around for their final lap. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a car park in sector 3 to try and get a lap in on time. Alright, we're right on board with Tiano's lap. Comes down to turn 1. I believe it is I think it's the second longest run down to turn 1 on the calendar after Mexico. So, quite a long start. Always had to lift off there a little bit. Maybe turned in a bit early. Oh, and he's running a little bit wide through turn 4. Coming up on some traffic now. Comrade stays the other way. That's good form. Down to the kink of turn 6. Now turn 7. Very cautious through there. Up to turn 9. Gets a little wheelie action on the curb there. Just manages to climb 8th gear before that corner. This is where it's going to be a car park. Hopefully Crackerjack can get out of the way here for him. Yes, he has. Probably would have been better to hug the inside there and stay out of the way, but hopefully that hasn't affected Tiano too much. He does have time to do another lap if he has the fuel. He doesn't improve on that time though. So will he be going again here? I think he will be going again, but he might not have the energy to do it. He's running very low on ERS, just around 15% now. Let's see who else is on the lap. Oh, it's Bilal. He's coming around the finish line now. I think he was the first out. What can he do? Provisional pole for Bale. We've got a 1. Oh, I can't quite see what it is. The purple writing's hard to see. Let's see what Josh can do. He was on 1:19.3. What can Josh do? Can he put it back on pole? He can. White goes to 1:18.7. Shumbo's still on his lap. Kipper Kiwi's still on his lap. TB's about to cross the line. Goes second fastest at 1:19.3. So times are tumbling now. Comrade Flash will be the next to cross the line. What can he do on his medium tyres? Oh, and he aborts that lap. So I think he'll be starting on the hard tyres. Tiano has finished. Santana Raptor, what can he do? Goes 6th fastest with a 1:20.1. We've got a couple of guys still on laps, so we've got Shumbo and Kickbutt Kiwi, the Alfa Romeo team. What can Shumbo do? Can he put it on pole at the Spanish GP? Oh no, he just misses out. He goes second fastest with a 1:18.9. Kickbutt Kiwi goes third fastest with 1:19.1. So all very close to the top. Has Bale gone for another lap? No, he's just gone for an in-lap. So that's qualifying over. Bananas Josh, pole position in Spain, followed by Shumbo, Kickbutt Kiwi, TB, are the first 2 grids. Then we have Bilal Bale, Santana Raptor on the 3rd row, Crackerjack and Conrad Flash on the 4th row, and then rounding out the grid, we have Tiano and Striker. So I believe Crackerjack and Striker will be starting on the hard tyres. We'll wait for the qualifying official results to confirm that. Sorry, it was Comrade Flash, not Crackerjack, who aborted his medium lap. So they will be starting on the hard tyres. That is the running order. Let's just check if there's any incidents in qualifying. Just invalidated lap, so everyone's okay there. So pole was a 1:18.7 on mediums. So we've got Banana Josh, Shumbo, Kickbutt Kiwi, TB, Bilal Bale, Santana Raptor, Crackjack, Comrade Flash, Tiano, and Striker is our race order. Of course, everyone on the medium compound except Comrade, Flash, and Striker. So those guys going for a bit of a alternate strategy for the race. So we'll keep an eye on that and how that plays out. They'll definitely want to keep their noses clean on the first lap, which is easier said than done at Spain because it's such a long run down to turn 1. Everyone trying to pick a braking marker and not run into each other. So they'll at the back of the grid they'll definitely be trying to keep it clean. Starting on those hard tyres, an early pit stop could mean they'll definitely be doing a two-stop race. So they don't want to be doing that. So just waiting for the drivers to select their race strategy at the moment. Okay, as the drivers head off on their formation lap, this field of 10 drivers. Looks like clear conditions for the race itself as well, so drivers don't have to worry about any mixed conditions or rain or anything, so it's going to be a dry race. Drivers taking, looks like Josh is going quite slow on a formation lap here. Hopefully they're able to get their tyres up to temperature, otherwise it might be a bit of a treacherous first lap. Spain is a bit slippery as it is anyway, so coming through the final corner now on their formation lap and reforming the grid. Hopefully we get a better angle than this for the start of the race. Okay, 5 lights were on. Whoa, we got a bit of a lag, but away we go. For the Spanish GP, looks like Banana Josh got away well, covering off Shumbo, who got a better start than him. Oh, side by side through turn 1. Looks like they all got through cleanly, turns 1 and 2. They go now into turn 3. Oh, Shumbo's still on the inside of Banana Josh. Still side by side. I think Banana Josh will have to give that up. Oh, still side by side. Oh, and Josh dives down the inside. And Shumbo comes back on the inside. This allows Kickbutt Kiwi to make a move on for the lead as well. And TB gets the move done. Oh, there's contact. There's contact at the front of the field. Looks like Kickbutt Kiwi has been spun around at turn 7. As he recovers now. There might be damage for Banana. Josh lost out as well. He's down in P8. So Shumbo leads the race. I'm not quite sure who spun Kickbutt Kiwi. But that's a bit of bad luck for him. And TB followed by Blair Bale, Cracker Jack in 4th. Santana Raptor in 5th. Then comes Comrade Flash, Ciano, Striker. Looks like Banana Josh did pick up damage in that incident, so he must have been as he gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So it looks like he was the one that spun Kickbutt Kiwi, so he'll have to serve a penalty at his next pit stop. Gets a new front wing and a new set of boots as well. I'll just get the tyre data up. Oh, looks like Bales has had an incident as well, and he's spun. So he's down in 8th position now. He was running in 3rd, I believe. Yeah, I think it was 3rd. So a couple of the front runners in the championship are having their issues. We do have Shumbo and TB. TB, our championship leader at the moment, running P2, has to chase down Shumbo now. The gap is already nearly 3 seconds. Crackerjack trying to hang on to the back of TB. Santana Raptor all over the back of him. And then comes Comrade. Ciano not too far off the back of these guys as well. Of course, Comrade Flash is on that alternate strategy on the hard tyres, so he'll be going deep on the race on those. He might not be the fastest at the beginning of the race, but those hard tyres will last a long time into this race, so he'll be looking to stretch that stint and go on to medium compound at the end. Lelbau's already caught up to the back of Striker. Oh, look, and Kickbutt Kiwi and Banana Josh are back at it. The Kickbutt Kiwi getting the move done. Josh running wide there in turn 3. Oh, there's a bit of an incident. Santana Raptor in turn 9. He's had his issues, so he spun there, and both Ciano and Lelbau get through. Looks like Bilal on the inside here that was for P6 through turn 11 there. Santana Raptor also on the medium tyres. He's got damage, as you can see, so he'll be looking to pit, get that damage fixed up, and go on to an alternate strategy. Crucial not to pick up a speeding penalty here, which he doesn't. Very good. Out front, our leader, Shumbo. Gap now 3 seconds back to TB. Field starting to spread just a little bit. Kickbutt Kiwi does the fastest lap of the race. Our closest gap at the moment might be this one between Crackerjack and Comrade Flash. Comrade Flash on the medium on the hard tyre, sorry. Good to see all 10 drivers still in this race at the moment. No massive incidents to report, which is good. Second gap's just extended a little bit. Crackjack just pulling away from Comrade Flash ever so slightly. Comrade Flash probably in his dirty air now, so affecting him through the corners. We do have another battle brewing between Banana Josh and Kickbutt Kiwi. The Santana Raptor's gone onto the soft tyres. Is Josh going to try and make a move in turn 1? No, I think he's too far back. So he'll try and stick with Kickbutt Kiwi for another lap and try and launch another attack next time down the straight. These guys are both catching Striker very quickly. Striker, of course, on the hard tyres. And these guys are on fresh tyres. So Banana Josh actually on hard tyres now as well. As Kickbutt Kiwi had another pair of mediums to go on to. So you think Kickbutt Kiwi would have the advantage, the tyre advantage at this stage of the race with that decision. So Kickbutt Kiwi now in DRS range of Striker. Caught him very quickly. Striker runs wide and Kickbutt Kiwi has to check his run through turn 11 as to avoid contact, but looks like looks like okay, well, looks like there was a bit of lag involved there, but Striker struggling on those hard tyres, and Josh getting out of the way. I'm not sure if there was a penalty handed out there for Josh skipping parts of the track. But Striker definitely struggling on those hard tyres. Looks like there's a yellow flag down in turn 1. Not sure who that was. Might have been Kickbutt Kiwi. Does Kickbutt Kiwi have more damage to that Alfa Romeo after that collision? It's like he's got both his end plates, but it doesn't mean he doesn't have damage. The end plate only goes if there's if I believe once you get orange damage, so you can still get, you know, the light green or yellow damage without losing an end plate. You can still lose front wing elements, so it looks like he's continuing on for now. Banana Josh did give that position back to Kickbutt Kiwi, so fair play to him. Well done to him. I think he would have had to yield that position back because he cut most of the track, but he had to cut most of the track for the last chicane because Striker and Kickbutt Kiwi were involved in that incident. So this is still probably the closest battle on track. As we've got a pass now. As I say that, Santana Raptor going down and past Striker on the straight. So Striker really struggling. He's been caught and passed by guys that have already pitted. As you can see, the 3 guys that have pitted. Striker spins out there. Has he got some damage? Not quite sure. Hopefully he keeps going. No, looks like his front wing's okay, so hopefully he pushes on. Shombo out in the lead, still pulling that gap away from the TB. It's now nearly 4 seconds, 3.6 seconds at the moment. TB also pulling away from Crackerjack. And Crackerjack just ahead of Comrade Flash. That gap has held steady. Of course, Comrade Flash on the hard tyres. So good showing from him. Bilal Bale, just catching this battle. Bilal Bale trying to make a move into turn 5 on Tiano. They head down towards turn 7. Both these guys on medium tyres. As Tiano runs a bit wide there, that opens the door for the Bilal Bale. And that's a good pass for P5. Can Tiano fight back? He will have DRS going down the straight. I think he might be a bit too far back. He does have DRS, but it's like Bilal Bale's already pulled out nearly a second on him. We'll make some of that time back with DRS, but Well, Josh still all over Kick Butt Kiwi. So this is a battle that might rage on all race. Of course, these guys have had a couple incidents already. Early stages of the race on lap 1, Kick Butt Kiwi was spun in turn 7, and I believe that was from contact from Banana Josh, giving both drivers damage and having to pit on the end of the first lap. So it's been a recovery drive for these guys now. Well, Comrade Flash has caught Crackerjack now, all over the back of him. So I was saying that gap was holding steady, but so maybe Crackerjack made a mistake somewhere. Comrade Flash all over the back of him. We'll just jump down to this battle again as these guys go onto the start-finish straight. Banana Josh sets the fastest lap of the race. He does have DRS. He's catching Kick Butt Kiwi. He's going to try and make a move down the outside. Oh, there's a bit of contact. There's more contact. I think Kick Butt Kiwi maybe didn't know he was there, but Josh wasn't alongside and probably should have backed out of that one. So he does get the move done. I think Kick Butt Kiwi maybe just wants to let him go. Ciano picks up a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. So that wasn't for warnings, that was for one corner cut. So it must have been a bad one. Yeah, that's that position for the moment. We'll go back to and right on board with Comrade Flash. Oh, he's not close enough this lap. So looks like Crackerjack's recovered from that incident. He's trying to cover the inside line there. This battle rages on. Meanwhile, out front, Shumbo's still 3.5 seconds, or 3.7 seconds ahead of TB. Then we've got an 8-second gap. Excuse me, a nearly 9-second gap back to Crackerjack in this battle with Comrade Flash. Bilal Bale catching those guys as well. Kick Butt Kiwi still hanging on to the back of Banana Josh. So these guys quite evenly matched for pace. Seem to be joined at the hip at the moment. Yeah, Kick Butt Kiwi definitely hanging on to the back of Banana Josh here. This is the closest battle on track at the moment. As our leader starts lap 12. Oh, as both of these guys set new fastest laps, one after the other. Ooh, Josh pulling away down the straight despite Kick Butt Kiwi having DRS there, so I think he was using quite a bit of his battery energy and possibly fuel as well. Santana Raptor picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So I think next time down the straight, Josh might not have as much energy to defend with. We'll let these guys battle on. We'll go back to this battle between Comrade Flash and Crackerjack. Comrade Flash just that ever so slightly closer this lap. Can he get a good run out of the last corner onto the straight? He does, but I think he's just too far back to try and make a move. Cracker. Oh, Banana Josh. Oh, only 4 tenths behind now. Oh, there's the yellow flag in sector 2, but Kickback Kiwi closing in on Banana Josh. Is he trying to get this move done? Josh very quick in the straight line, it must be said. He runs wide and cuts the corner there. That opens the door for Kickback Kiwi for turn 3, but Josh is defended. Surely there can't be contact between these guys a third time. Oh, his Kickback Kiwi sends it down the inside, but Josh on the switchback. Oh, Josh holds the position into turn 7. This is great battling from these guys. Hopefully they keep it clean. Into turn 10 now. As some of our leaders are in for their pit stop, but we'll keep following this battle because it's really a good one. Kickback Kiwi sails past on the straight. He's all over the back of Josh. Santana Rapsa picks up a 5 second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, so it hasn't helped his cause. This battle is just absolutely enthralling at the moment. Banana Josh still all over the back of Kickback Kiwi after being passed on the straight this lap. Oh, Josh is out! Oh no, he's got a whole heap of oversteer run through turn 9 and oversteered into the barrier and has crashed out of the Spanish Grand Prix. That's horrible luck for the Renault driver. His race is over. It was such a good battle with Kickback Kiwi, but you've got to be so careful following a car through turn 9 that you don't do exactly that. So it's a massive shame for Josh. He's out of the race. Oh, heartbreak for Josh. Comrade Flash leads the race, but is yet to pit. Him and Striker are the only 2 drivers yet to pit in this race. Of course, both on the hard tyres. Shumbo and TB both have pitted. They gapped for between them. Still 5 seconds. Crackerjack is further 9.7 seconds back. Bilal Bale has fallen off the back of Crackerjack now. Oh, sorry, Crackerjack was battling with Comrade Flash and they pitted, so Bilal Bale is actually catching the back of Crackerjack. And then we have Kickback Kiwi 6 seconds back, so he is all on his own now, but he'll need to pit again onto the hard tyre. He might do that this lap, actually. We'll wait and see if he comes in. Yes, he is into the pits to make his final pit stop. Oh, he picks up a 5 second penalty. So He might have to serve a penalty and have an unserved one at the end. So penalties coming into play here as Tiano passes him on track. He doesn't have to serve one, so that will go on his finishing time at the end of the race, an extra 5 seconds. He does have the freshest tyres of any driver at this moment. Striker and Comrade Flash have still yet to pit, of course. Yellow flag, sector 3. Might have been Striker just trying to come into the pits for his pit stop. Careful not to get a speeding penalty. Well done. Long pit lane at Spain. Comrade Flash still out on those 16 lap old hard tyres. You'll probably be looking to go to lap 20-ish before he pits. But in the meantime, Shumbo is catching him on those fresher tyres. And we do have a battle for 4th position now. Bilal Bale has caught Crackerjack and is all over the back of him. Oh, Crackerjack's disconnected, so he's actually AI car at the moment. Which is, oh, he's back now. Bilal Bale sends it down the inside into turn 10. Crackerjack comes back at him with a switchback move. So it was a pass and a pass back in the 3rd sector there. Can Bilal Bale get a run on him on the straight? Both drivers get through there nice and clean. Oh, Crackerjack actually has a moment on the exit. Got too much curb on the last corner. That compromises run onto the straight. Bilal Bale's able to sail right past. And that is P4 for Bilal Bale. Crackerjack will need to fight back. Both these guys on hard tyres. Crackerjack has a slightly younger tyres with 1 lap fresher. So he does have a slight tyre advantage. Can he fight back? Sector 1. Oh, and Kickbutt Kiwi's out of the race. Has he crashed out? Not quite sure where his car is, but it looks like Kickbutt Kiwi's crashed out of the race. So that'll promote Striker up into 8th position. Oh, hang on. Well, Comrade Flash is in the pits for his pit stop. There was yellow flags all over the place for a second. Oh, Santana Raptor oversteers, but catches it. Is Striker going to pass Tiano and unlap himself? There he goes. Striker moves into 8th position after passing Kickbutt Kiwi, who crashed out. He must have got oversteer on the exit of turn 2. The crowd goes crazy there. Not quite sure why. And we have the Ferrari drivers all over each other. after Comrade flashes pit stop, he finds himself on fresh medium tyres on the back of his teammate, so he'll be looking to get past pretty quickly. Apologies for the silence, just had to take care of something quickly. So rejoin the action now. As I was saying, Comrade Flash on those fresh medium compound tyres. Going to the end on them. All over the back of his teammate, Ferrari teammate, Bilal Bale. So will these guys play nice, or will there be some argy-bargy between the teammates? It's like Bilal Bale just has the speed on Comrade at the moment. Can he pull out of DRS range though? That is the question. Comrade Flash might have to try and get this move done while his tyres are fresh. He's going to have more grip at the moment, but it's not going to last too long, as those hard tyres are pretty consistent. They don't really drop away too much. Oh, his TV picks up a time penalty. Watch this battle from off-board. That on-board shot was a bit shaky. Looks like Comrade Flash is a lot closer this time around, maybe going down the straight. He might be able to get a run on his teammate. Oh, he cuts the corner there a little bit. And Striker's retired. I wonder what happened to the Williams driver. Oh yeah, you can see there, turn 9. He's crashed out, the same as Banana Josh. Ooh, okay, so we'll catch Shumbo coming up to this section where Striker's crashed out. We'll see if we can get a look. His car disappears. So Williams has vanished for now, but looks like Striker did the same thing as Banana Josh at turn 9, got too much curb or oversteer and crashed off into the barrier, and he's out of this race. Comrade Flash still all over the back of his teammate. This is the only battle on track. Everyone else is very spread out at the moment. Quite close enough that time, Comrade Flash, but he is hanging with him. But Bilal Bale doing a really good job, it must be said, on those older hard tyres, holding his teammate back. But this battle will rage on all the way to the end of the race. So those watching, let us know in the comments who you think will finish first out of these Ferraris. It's a bit of an epic battle at the moment. A battle of tyres as well, with different compounds at play. For now, Bilbao is in front of his teammate. Might ride on board with Comrade Flash and see how close he is this time around down the straight. He has DRS and Bilbao moves to the inside. Oh, he's a lot closer this time. Is there going to be a move into turn 1? Bilbao just defends the inside. The Comrade Flash gets a better run through turn 2, and he's got the move done. Bilbao fight back. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. Little bit of contact. Yeah, Bilbao has managed to get the position back around the outside of turn 4. It's good driving from both guys. I think there was a bit of contact in turn 4 though, which didn't help Comrade Flash. Oh, Comrade Flash just ran wide there. Bilbao's managed to gap him a little bit. He's still in that DRS range. You want to make sure he doesn't fall off the back of his teammate too much. He wants to keep in that DRS. The gap at the front has come down as well. It's now just under 4 seconds. It was nearly 5 seconds before, so TB making a bit of a push in this final stint to try and catch up to Shumbo, see if he can challenge for the lead. So we'll keep an eye on that gap. But this is really the only battle on track at the moment between the Ferrari drivers of Bilbao and Comrade Flash. They come into turn 10. Comrade Flash is caught right up to the back of him, his teammate now. Through turn 14 and 15. Last corner, turn 16. Comrade Flash is a lot closer than he has been in recent laps. He opens DRS. Is he going to have... Oh, he actually sets the fastest lap of the race. So that was a very quick lap from him. Where's he going to put it now? Comrade Flash defends the inside. I don't think he's close enough. It's a very quick lap though from Comrade Flash. He does hold the fastest lap at the moment, so that's the bonus point for him. We have lost 3 drivers in Striker, Hitbutt Kiwi and Banana Josh. Oh, and Comrade Flash has picked up a penalty. That could be crucial in this fight for the last podium spot. He does hold the fastest lap and the bonus point at this stage of the race. And being on medium tyres with the rest of the field on hard, looks like it might stay that way unless Santana Raptor decides to make a late pit stop, as he is the last of the runners on track, and try and steal the fastest lap of the race. He could do that if he has the tyres. Comrade Flash, I think he's out of DRS range now. Yeah, I think he is. So he has lost touch to the back of Bilbao on this particular lap. See if we can get back in DRS range and fight back. now just 5 laps remaining in this race. If you are just joining us, there was a bit of drama at the start. Banana Josh was our pole driver on the first lap, lost a couple of positions, and then there was a fight with Kickbutt Kiwi, who was trying to make up positions, and Banana Josh spun Kickbutt Kiwi in turn 7 and put him in the wall, damaging both cars. They both had to pit early on. They then, it's Shumbo. Sorry to interrupt that. Shumbo and TB both set fastest laps, one after the other, so both these guys sending a message to the other. TB is slowly catching Shumbo. As I was saying, Kickbutt Kiwi and Banana Josh did have to pit on lap 1 for new front wings, so that really hampered their strategy, as it is a one-stop race typically. Then those guys proceeded to fight all race until Banana Josh oversteered off into turn 9 and crashed out of the race. Shortly after that, Kickbutt Kiwi did a similar thing at turn 3, we believe. Sorry, turn 2, exited turn 2, spun off into the barrier and crashed out. Striker then did the same thing as Banana Josh at turn 9, oversteered into the barrier and crashed out. Santana Raptor picks up a 3-second time penalty. So I wonder if Santana Raptor comfortable in P7. Probably not going to catch Tiano in P6 at this stage. I wonder if he'll jump on the soft tyres at the end of the race to claim the bonus point for fastest lap. This gap at the front is coming down. Shumbo and TB. As TB sets another fastest lap, he signalling to Shumbo that he's after him. That gap is now down to 3 seconds. And the gap between the Ferraris has extended somewhat. Looks like it's now to 2.2 seconds. So Bilal Bale has pulled away. Looks like the Comrade Flash has seen the best of those medium compound tyres, now 10 laps old, so it's probably at the point now where the hard tyre and the medium tyre are pretty similar on pace, and if anything the hard tyre will become faster, as we can see by our front runners setting fastest laps at this stage of the race. So Crackerjack running a bit of a lonely race as well. Comrade Flash actually has a pit stop gap now, so I wonder if he'll be pitting onto a softer tyre to do the fastest lap of the race. So there's a couple of guys that could do that in Comrade Flash and Santana Raptor. It's fastest lap currently held by TB, who's closing in on Shumbo. It must be said that gap is coming down each lap, but there's only 3 laps left, and he has to make up over a second a lap. So it's a tall order for him now. 2.7 seconds the gap. .5 seconds, so I'm eager to see if this gap is going to come down into DRS territory, and whether a fight for the lead will materialise or not, or whether Shumbo can hang on and take another victory. TB is our series leader, of course, so Shumbo, I believe, has 2 victories at this stage, so this will be his 3rd victory. Looks like this gap is holding steady at about 2.7 seconds now. So, yeah, I think with only 2 laps to go, Shumbo's looking pretty safe for the race win. it's now territory of fastest lap. If the guys are going to be setting fastest lap, they probably want to be pitting this lap. So I wonder if Crackerjack and Santana Raptor are going to be diving into pits to try and set the fastest lap. Sorry, Comrade Flash and Santana Raptor, not Crackerjack. Crackerjack would lose the position to Tiano if he did that. There's a yellow flag in Sector 2, and Santana Raptor's out! He's out of the race. So we have lost the fourth runner. I'm not quite sure where it was. Sector 2, so I'm guessing it's that. Turn 9 again, it is turn 9. As Shumbo and TB come past his car, that is the third car to crash into the wall at turn 9. So turn 9 claiming 3 cars for the day. We are running reduced damage in this series, but such as the momentum and speed you carry through turn 9, if you get it wrong and oversteer into the barrier, that will definitely end your race, regardless of the damage model. You have to turn damage all the way off, not to DNF in that incident. So it's a pity for Santana Raptor. He was running in 7th place, picking up good points too. So, and of course with a chance of the fastest lap. So that chance now goes to Tiano. Was he cluey enough? Or is he cluey enough? No, he wasn't. He's on lap 32 as well. So if he pits now, he won't be able to set the fastest lap. So the fastest lap as it stands will go to TB. Crackerjack, also not aware of the gap behind him to set the fastest lap. And Tiano maybe not enough time to realise and think about that. But a gap at the front now, you can see it's come down. It's just over 2 seconds, 2.2 seconds. So only 1 lap after this. So you've got to imagine that Shumbo will take the victory here. From TB. And then Bilal Bale's looking pretty safe in P3 as well. Let's just hope there's not any more retirements on old tyres. As Shumbo sets the fastest lap of the race. So he now takes the bonus point, and we are on the last lap. So can this be 26 points for Shumbo? Comes down into turn 5 now for the final time. Just a couple of tricky corners to navigate now. This one of turn 7 looks like he's got it all under control there. Shumbo as well. Little Bale in turn 5. Tiano just crossing the start-finish line now. As Shumbo is coming through the last few corners, around turn 12, up to turn 13. What a dominant display from the Alfa Romeo driver. Stole the lead on lap 1 and hasn't looked back since then. Shumbo takes the win at the Spanish Grand Prix, and he'll take the bonus point for fastest lap unless someone else can steal that bonus point on the last lap. TB comes home in P2 with a penalty, so he wouldn't have been able to take the win even if he passed Shumbo anyway. The Bilal Bale takes P3, podium for him. Comrade Flash comes home just behind him in P4. Next we'll have Crackerjack, and Tiano has made a late charge on Crackerjack here, so penalties might come into play. Not sure which of these guys has penalties, but there's only a second between them. So if either does have penalties, this finishing position could change. Very close now. Crackerjack comes across the line, finishes P5 on track, but will he stay P5? He does. So that is the finishing order, and that has been the Spanish Grand Prix for the PS4 Global Series Saturday. Congratulations to Shumbo on another win. Let's just see the podium celebrations there. Shumbo with the victory, TB is P2, and Leo Bale, is his character even up there? Oh yeah, there he is. So these guys taking an even bigger lead of the championship. I believe Shumbo now overtakes TB with that 26 points. So he picks up his, sorry, I know I said before he has 2 previous wins, but that he only has 1 previous win, so that will make it 2 wins for Shumbo. Banana Josh crashing out, that'll really hurt his championship hopes. So our finishing order is Shumbo, TB, Bilal Bale, Comrade Flash, Crackerjack, and Tiano. Retirements from Santana Raptor, Striker, Kickbutt Kiwi, and Banana Josh all crashing out. 3 of them, all except Kickbutt Kiwi, crashing out at turn 9, oversteering into the wall, claiming 3 drivers today, so it was absolutely treacherous. I'll just check on the race track, I didn't have time, but that has been round 5 of the PS4 Global Series Saturday. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Cracking race, some battles all the way through, so congratulations to our race winners and podium drivers and all our drivers for putting on a good show, and we'll be back next week for round 6 at Monaco. So always an exciting race at Monaco, lots of action there, so we'll see you then. Thanks for joining us, see you next time.